go out with me, he wanted to go out with you. I mean, like, I was so nice to him. Like, I'd hang around his locker every day and, you know, I'd give him all these little presents.
My first impressions of people are never wrong. I might call you Cecily, may I not? And you will always call me Gwendolyn, won't you? Well then, that is all quite settled, is it not?
Bad money drives out the good. I know you wouldn't give a fuck if you could. As a man from the past comes singing, a word to the wise, a word from the wise is enough.
Flagitious, which means wickedly shameful. I live in a large house with my parents. They like to tell me that our area has breathtaking scenery. I'm not sure I believe in scenery.
My father is Lord Bracknell. You have never heard of Papa, I suppose. Outside the family circle, Papa, I'm glad to say, is entirely unknown. I think that's quite as it should be. The home seems to me to be the proper sphere for the man. And certainly once a man begins to neglect his domestic duties, he becomes painfully effeminate, does he not?
All that, and you know, I stood outside his house for a whole weekend with a sign saying, Jimmy, love me. He wasn't there, he was actually his uncle's advocate.
As you sow, so shall you reap. Beauty only lies skin deep.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You're not still raw over that little thing a few years ago in the woods, are you? That should be well over it by now.
My parents have not had sex in 7 months. I've been monitoring their intimacy via the dimmer switch in their bedroom. I know when they've been at it because the next morning the dial would be set to halfway.
Mama, whose views on education are remarkably strict, has brought me up to be extremely short-sighted. It is part of the system. So do you mind my looking at you through my glasses?
Your sister? You're not seeing your fucking sister till I see my fucking money, son.
I wish life could be more like American soap operas. Then, when everything's got dramatic, you could fade the picture down and pick things up later.
Tell no tales. Silence can be heard from down in the grave. In the midst of life, we are death. It's about as good as a knife in the chest. Laugh, and the world laughs with you. Die, and the world just buries you.
I watched you, Jimmy, having a soul dance. So lovely, like he was looking into each other's eyes, and, you know, so happy, his big, beautiful brown eyes. And that's when I got bitten by the raccoon.